Hello, SEO fans. This is Wayne Chihansky coming to you with another live tips and tricks about some SEO. One of the things we're going to do is talk a little bit more about content. As content is such a hot topic in the SEO industry, I get asked quite often, what content should we publish first? How do we understand what should go in market, what shouldn't go in market? So today we're going to kind of look at a prioritization model or concept of a strategy looking at how we look at publishing content. Now, in a previous video, we talked about content clusters and building those clusters. And in this video here, what we're going to do is talk about how to publish those. What we want to do is start with all of your L1 layers first. This is your short head terms that have to do with meaningful high volume search. This is also your acquisition page, meaning that the main page that people are going to either create a call to action, that they're going to create the conversion, they're going to sign up for your product or service of some sort. So we want to make sure and get all of those pages in market first. Now, of course, as we look at this, we want to apply the whole full funnel connection. Again, there's a video on that, so you can kind of go back into the channel and take a look at what that video looks like. But the full funnel is how we've kind of come up with the entire data and the whole workflow process of what that journey looks like to the user. And the first thing that we want to do is create this primary pages, put all of these L1s into market first. Now, these L1s have the highest volume, as I mentioned, they're acquisition focused, and it becomes a parent page to all of the other category or the related pages that kind of get nested together. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you were to throw every piece of paper, every photo in a file drawer over the last 20 years and then be asked, hey, can you go look at this that happened in 1998? And you pull out the drawer and you try to look through all of that, you'd have a heck of a hard time trying to figure out what file, what picture, what that looked like. So what we want to do is create a category or hierarchy within your content, same thing. So after we get the L1 page in the market, we want to get the second, the L2. This is your related content. Again, it's going to support your topic, it's going to fit the overall user journey, and it's going to be somewhat of a high volume type of layer. Now you're getting to a little bit more specific intent as you drill down, and as you drill down in your content, the intent gets more focused, but the volume ends up getting a little bit less. So here's a rule of thumb from an expectation standpoint. As you go down funnel, your conversion goes up, but your volume goes down. So as we move up funnel, your volume increases, but the intent is a little bit more mixed, so the overall conversion is actually dropping a little bit. So after the L2 page, of course, we want to put the L3 pages in the market. All of the L3 pages are, again, supporting the topic. All of these should support the topic, and your volume is getting a little bit less, and your intent is getting greater until you get to that last stage of the L4. Now, you can have more than L4. You can go L5, L6, or you can stop at L2. There's no rule of thumb on that, but what you want to do on the rule of thumb, again, going back to the keyword research and theming, is apply and make sure that you have mined enough data, enough consumer demand, so you know how much volume is at every stage of the user's journey. The goal is to actually be able to allow a user to come into your website and move up funnel or move down funnel accordingly based on the questions that they have. You want to fill all of the answers and make sure that they're able to get those answers from you. This is a good way to publish it. You want to make sure at least get all your L1s in market. If you want to prioritize a cluster and build out a complete cluster after that, you can take a business call if that makes sense, or you can just go L1 through L4 and build all the cluster at the same time. And that's content clusters by priority and what you should publish and what you shouldn't. Again, hopefully you liked the video. If you do, please go ahead and click like, hit subscribe. Would love to get your comments, leave a comment, and happy to address anything that you have. Thanks a lot.